sunny, loving it. Now this message is again going to be a continuation of what I've basically been speaking to you about recently in my videos, in the past few videos, which is about communication. Okay, 5 essential people skills that I'll be reading this book from Dale Carnegie's Institute, the 5 essential people skills, and it talks about resolving conflict and how do you want to go about it. What are the 3 factors? Now 3 factors it talks about is how, when and where. Firstly, how do you kind of come across a situation? When you come across a situation that's there's a conflict, how have you thought about how you're going to basically address that? How are you going to address it with the person that's going to make sure that that situation can stay under control, and it's a conversation, and it gives the other party the chance to tell you exactly why they've done, or the actions they've taken, the words they've spoken, and the reasons behind it. Have you thought about when you're going to do it? So when is more sort of what part of the day, for example, you could do it. I mean, whether it's something that you want to hold back to the end of the day, or do you want to get rid of it at the start of the day? Sometimes at the start of the day people have a better energy, they can kind of like not take things to the heart so much. When it's end of the day, especially if you're in a work environment, you could basically take it, because of the lack of energy and the whole day's frustrations, things are taken a bit out of context sometimes. So think about, have you visualized what part of the day, what kind of environment you're going to do it in, whether you're going to do it over a coffee, whether you're going to do it over a dinner, so that it's always, the situation's always has an outcome that's in favor with you. The third thing is where are you going to take care of this situation? Are you going to basically address this conflict in front of other people present? Okay, which again, if it's something that's a situation which helps you to get a general point across to the rest of the group that you're leading, let's say, or you're a part of, maybe dealing it in that situation might be a factor. But then again, if it becomes a slightly, let's say, personal, or it's of a nature where you know that it might make the person think that it's a lot of criticism directed towards them, and that it's making them look bad, isn't it better for you to think about in advance about taking that situation to a private room, or again taking it somewhere where it's more appropriate, again location wise, again people wise, maybe having a mutual friend present might be a better thing. So again, there's a lot of things, and why I'm addressing this is because I think you will agree that when our emotions are high, we don't really tend to really think about these things. We want to really get into the situation. We want to because as humans we are impatient. Okay, you come across a situation where you want to just kind of get it out, get it off your chest, and you want to move on. You just want to move on. And then at times some of us are passive, some of us I know I'm not but for you, if you're passive, listen to this, you might like to just keep it in, and you don't like to get into confrontation. You don't want to resolve it. But the situation with that would be that situation might reoccur and keep on recurring, where again you might get to a situation where you think, oh, this is too much, I'm just gonna not deal with this. And again, that response might be you reacting to it rather than responding to it. Again, there's a subtle difference which I'll touch on later, but this is what I mean. You gotta, when thinking about communication, it's very intricate. You gotta think about what, how, and again how, where, and when you're going to resolve conflicts. I hope you can see the value here. Again, I'm delivering this because of the way my mind has opened up, because of how I've started to think about things, because I've made a conscious effort of making a point about coming across this kind of knowledge, this kind of education through a system that's really, really helping people, self-develop and actually, increase their income within their careers that they are in at right now. Get in touch with me, let's talk, and I'll share this information with you, which could really, one, extrapolate your income really sky high, take you to the kind of progression you're looking for in life, or it can also give you a whole new income stream of its own, but an absolute belter of a place, to learn, to grow, and actually earn. All of it. And you know what? You don't have to change anything about your life. All right? So have a fantastic day. Get in touch.